use this opportunity to invite you to Taraba State, the nature's gift to the nation, for the 2025 Taraba State International Investment Summit called Taravest. The summit will bring together top stakeholders from government, businesses, and global players to promote strategic investment opportunity in Taraba State. We welcome all Nigerians and investors from all over the world as we showcase the abundant investment opportunities our state, the nature's gift to humanity, has to offer.
Taravest is a global convergence of top international, government, and private sector stakeholders for sustainable business partnership in Taraba State. Theme: Unlocking Taraba's investment potentials, advancing agriculture, energy, mining, and industrialization for sustainable growth and development. Date: Wednesday, May 21, 2025 in Jalingo, Taraba State. Time: 10 a.m. prompt. Taravest, showcasing Taraba, Africa's new investment frontier.
The Honorable Commissioner, Ministry of Waste Management and Resource Innovations, Honorable Shonzin James Bernard, on behalf of the Ministry, wish to inform the general public that from now onward and as part of our ongoing commitment to maintaining a clean and sustainable environment, the Ministry of Waste Management and Resource Innovations frowns at the way citizens of the state don't keep their immediate environment clean, dump waste indiscriminately across the state like in the gutters, thereby blocking drainages and waterways, causing flooding. It is on this regard that I wish to communicate some significant changes and regulations that will take effect immediately. 1. Keep your immediate surrounding clean. Take responsibility of waste generated by you. Package your waste properly to be taken to certified dump sites. Avoid dumping waste in gutters and waterways. Participate in community cleanup initiatives. 2. The ministry have reintroduced sanitary inspectors who, together with enforcement team, will be deployed to conduct regular inspections throughout the state. They will assess compliance levels and provide guidance to those who may need assistance with proper waste disposal practices. Please cooperate with them. 3. Activities of private waste managers in the state have been banned forthwith until an appropriate operational permit are obtained from the Ministry of Waste Management and Resource Innovations.
Welcome to the broadcast of News Hour on Som TV, the pulse of the nation. You can follow us on Facebook at Som TV and on YouTube at Som TV Live. Now the major headlines. Ganduje and Wike predict PDP collapse amid internal rift, as PDP Board of Trustees insists on 2027 comeback. Enugu to launch state airline, CNG buses, and smart transport scheme by May 29, 2025. I am Esther Oka-Steven with the news in full. APC National Chairman Abdullahi Ganduje and FCT Minister Nyesom Wike have predicted the imminent collapse of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), citing internal division, poor leadership, and selfish interest among party leaders. Ganduje described recent criticism from former Jigawa Governor Sule Lamido as baseless and asserted that the APC under President Bola Tinubu is growing stronger with defections from key political figures. Wike echoed this sentiment, accusing PDP leaders of hypocrisy and exclusionary politics, particularly over zoning and leadership issues. However, the PDP Board of Trustees Chairman, Senator Adolphus Wagbara, dismissed their claim, stating that the PDP remains resilient and is preparing for a strong comeback in the 2027 election. Speaking at the inauguration of new Board of Trustee members, Wagbara reaffirmed the party's unity and its commitment to democratic values, expressing confidence in its future perspective. The Enugu state government is set to launch key transportation projects, including a state airline, a fleet of 100 CNG-powered buses, and a smart transport program before 29 May 2025, marking the second anniversary of Governor Peter Mba's administration. The Enugu airline will debolt with 3 aircraft, 2 of which have already arrived, with commercial operations expected to begin soon. Additionally, 100 CNG-powered buses will soon begin commercial services, with the first 50 already stationed in Okpara Square. 5 modern bus terminals will also be opened across the state. The government plans to set up a CNG and electric vehicle manufacturing plant and introduce over 2,000 electric vehicles into the transport system. These initiatives are part of a broader effort to enhance sustainability and digital transformation in the state. Analysts have flagged major challenges to Nigerian goals of production in producing 2.5 million barrels of oil per day by 2026, a target set by President Bola Tinubu for the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL. Petroleum Minister Enakin Lakpobiri remains optimistic, citing past peak production during the COVID-19 era. However, experts warn that issues like aging infrastructure, underinvestment, pipeline vandalism, and oil theft continue to hamper growth. OPEC officials Adewale Adeyemo Bero and economist Samuel Enyiniola both noted that Nigerian current output of 1.4 million BDP falls short of the target, citing unresolved security and operational problems. The Central Bank of Nigeria has also expressed skepticism, pointing to a 24.72% decline in oil revenue in Q3 2024 due to deteriorating facilities and frequent shutdown, warning that production goals remain at risk without urgent reforms. Alhaji Hosseini Ismail, Special Advisor to Governor Abu Kefus on Muslim Affairs, has lauded the leadership qualities of the governor during an interactive session with the Muslim community in Bataje. Chief community leaders in Nasarawa State have appealed to President Bola Tinubu and security agencies to intervene in the ongoing crisis affecting their people. They allege that the government is using agricultural development as a cover for land grabbing and displacing chief communities. Several villages, including Udo and Usala, have been marked for demolition, forcing residents to abandon their homes and livelihoods. The leaders are calling for security forces to halt the demolitions and investigate the cause of the crisis. The newly appointed Northeast Zonal Secretary, Sports Writers Association of Nigeria SWAN, Pastor Simon Dalan Deata of the NTA Jalingo, Taraba State Capital, has been sworn in with the challenge to bring to bear his wealth of experience to grow sports in the zone and country at large. The National Vice President of the association, Comrade Ahmed Kangana Amshi, who performed the inauguration on behalf of the National Secretariat, commended the good work Taraba State Government is making towards sports development. The chairman of Ardokola Local Government Council, Alhaji Ismaila Zakari Dangote, has received high praise from a 5-man inspection committee in the Bureau for Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs for executing people-oriented projects. They are visible, transforming communities across the local government areas, particularly in infrastructure development, like the newly constructed bridge in Mayo Reno. Report has it that at least 23 People have been killed and several others injured in coordinated attack by suspected Fulani herdsmen on village in Benue State, Nigeria, according to local authorities. Ray and Numuf, an official of Kwande local government area, confirmed that the assault resulted in the death of children among the victims. The attack reportedly set homes ablaze and looted food supplies. These latest killings add to the ongoing cycle of violence between Fulani aiders and farming communities in the region. Similar attack in April left nearly 100 dead. Armed groups are believed to be taking advantage of the long-standing conflict over land and livestock. A cholera outbreak in Boko's local government area of Plateau State have claimed 4 lives, with several others receiving treatment in primary healthcare centers and cottage hospital. Confirming the incident, local government area chairman Mr. Malau said the affected areas include Oti Community, Boko's West, Boko Central, and Mango. He assured that local health authorities are actively responding, note that while some patients remain hospitalized, others have been discharged. Amalau urged residents to maintain proper hygiene, drink clean water, and promptly report symptoms of health facilities. The Lagos State chapter of the All Progressive Congress APC has inaugurated an appeal committee to address protests arising from its recent local government primaries. The committee is chaired by the State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Lawal Pedro, and include 4 other party stakeholders. The May 10 primaries held to select candidates for the July 12 local government election produced 55 candidates through consensus and delegate voting, but sparked discounts in some areas, including Lagos, Mainland, and Yaba, where no candidates emerged. Aggrieved members in Bariga and Somulu have demanded the cancellation of the exercise, citing alleged manipulation and overvoting. The people has urged dissatisfied aspirants to submit appeals by 12 p.m. on Tuesday, May 13th, while its Electoral Committee Chairman Babatunde Ogala denied claims of imposed candidates. The Enugu State government has announced plans to inaugurate key transportation projects, including a state-owned airline, 100 compressed natural gas buses, and a smart transport program before administration second anniversary on May 29, 2025. Commissioner for Transportation Dr. Obi Uzo disclosed the initiative following a State Executive Council meeting, confirming that 2 of the 3 aircrafts for the Enugu Air project have already arrived. We take a brief commercial break. We'll be right back. Please don't change the channel.
Beautiful people, my name is Indy Maxine Weir and I am the International Coordinator of the Taraba Human Rights International Film Festival. I am here to tell you so much about this film festival and how you can participate and benefit from this film festival. So talking about film festivals, I'm sure you've heard of the
Welcome back. 19 outstanding graduates of a digital training program by the Abia State Government in collaboration with its 17 local government areas and Learning Factory Nigeria have been granted automatic employment despite a recruitment ban. Governor Alex Uti announced this during the Abia Tech Rise ICT Center graduating in Umuahia, directing their onboarding by May 12, 2025. He also launched a second phase of 850 trainees, 50 from each local government areas, and ordered laptop for all graduates to boost entrepreneurship, emphasizing skill-based empowerment over and out. OT urged monitoring of graduates' progress and leakage to global tech jobs. The initiative was praised as transformative, with training spanning fields like AI and digital animation. A member of the Kano State House of Assembly representing Samaila constituency, Zubairu Masu, has defected from the new Nigerian People's Party NNPP to the All Progressive Congress APC. In a resignation letter read during Monday's plenary, Masu cited internal crises, multiple litigations, and factional disputes within the NNPP as reasons for his decisions. He named individuals laying rival claim to party leadership at both state and national levels, and highlighted ongoing court cases involving the party and INEC. Masu pledged full loyalty to the APC at all levels following his resignation, effective May 12, 2025. The UN Women and other stakeholders have urged Adamawa State Governor Ahmadu Fintiri to sign into law a bill promoting the inclusion of persons with disability. Speaking at the policy dialogue in Yola, Amina Bello, UN Women's National Program Officer, emphasized that the rights of people with disabilities are fundamental human rights and called for legal measures to protect them. The event, supported by the Nigerian Humanitarian Fund, brought together disability advocates, civil society organizations, and government representatives. Participants, including officials from the Ministry of Women Affairs and the International Federation of Women Lawyers, highlighted the need for inclusive policies that address the unique challenges faced by women with disabilities. The dialogue followed the Adamawa State House of Assembly page of a bill on March 27 to prohibit discrimination against people with disability and establish a new legal framework for their protection and integration into society. The Akwa Ibom State Government has appealed to the federal government to allocate 5 billion naira monthly to each state to promote tourism and diversity in the national economy. This call was made by the Special Advisor of the Governor on Culture and Tourism, Onung Ekwerewem, at a press briefing in Uyo ahead of the Federation of Tourism Association of Nigeria FTAN Summit scheduled for May 22. Onung, who also served as FTAN's national president, said such funding would support the upgrading of tourism sites, attract investors, and create jobs. He noted that the Umueno administration had made significant investment in cultural heritage, hospitality infrastructure, and rural development as part of its ARISE agenda. Key tourism locations across the state will be showcased during the summit. UNONG also identified peace and security as major tourism assets, adding that the state aimed to become a top investment and tourism hub in the Niger Delta. An estate development firm, AFF Landport Global Estate Mega Wealth World Limited, has allocated plots of land to 35 individuals at Ansam City Estate in Mabokwe, Oka North Local Government Area of Anambra, as part of its empowerment initiatives. The company's CEO, Evangelist Professor C.J. Osim, said the gesture was aimed at ensuring every registered member becomes a land owner, highlighting that the ongoing promo launched in late 2024 targets partners joining the business as realtors. He emphasized land as a natural asset essential for wealth and sustenance, contrasting it with other real estate incentives like cars or motorcycles. Professor Osim, who relieved the firm operations under various AFF branded, said he urged Nigerians youth to be future conscious, invest wisely, and seek guidance to overcome poverty. Several beneficiaries expressed gratitude, describing the land allocation as life-changing and affirming their trust in the company's integrity. The Bauchi state government has confirmed the death of Wali Tumfafi, the acting chairman of Shiruluku government area. Tumfafi passed away on Sunday at the Federal Medical Center in Azare after a brief illness. Governor Bala Mohammed, on behalf of the state government and its citizens, expressed deep condolences to Tumfafi's family, the Kantagum Emirate Council, and the entire state. He praised Tumfafi as a dedicated public servant whose contribution to the development of Shira will be remembered. The funeral prayer for the late chairman is scheduled for 10:30 a.m. today at the residence of the late Alkali Musa in Azare. The Bauchi state government has also urged sympathizers to keep the bereaved family in their prayers during this difficult time. Former military administrator of Bayelsa State, Navy Captain Caleb Olubolade, retired, has passed away. He died on Sunday, May 11, 2025 in Apapa, Lagos. Olubolade, who celebrated his 70th birthday in November 2024, collapsed while playing lawn tennis at a nearby facility. Despite effort by medical officers to revive him, he was pronounced dead at the Obesian Naval Medical Hospital in Apapa. Olubolade had held several key political positions, including Minister of Special Duties, Minister of State for the Federal Capital Territory, and Minister of Police Affairs. Details regarding its burial arrangement will be announced soon. The Cross River State Government, in collaboration with Evidence Action, a non-governmental organization, NGO, is set to deworm 9,012 children across 14 local government areas during a campaign scheduled for May 14th to 20th, 2025. The initiative follows a successful 2024 campaign in which 847 children were treated in the same region. The primary goal of the ongoing campaign is to combat neglected tropical diseases with a long-term objective of eliminating them by 2030. Former Delta Governor Dr. Emmanuel Nwatin has rejoined the All Progressive Congress after a brief issues. He had previously contested for the Delta South senatorial seat under the APC in 2019. He registered into the party at his Warri residence. His return follows internal issues with the People Democratic Party, from which he had distanced himself before the 2023 general election. At the re-admittance event, he expressed gratitude for the reception and committed to work with party leaders to strengthen the APC in Delta State, particularly in Warri North. The Nigerian Army 6th Division has destroyed 21 illegal oil refining sites and seized over 591,000 liters of stolen oil products across the Niger Delta. The operation also led to the arrest of 36 suspected oil thefts. Key action included uncovering a 15-kilometer hose connected to an illegal loading point, seizing over 350,000 liters of illegally refined oils, and intercepting stolen oils in several states, including Rivers, Bayelsa, Akwa Ibom, and Delta. Governor Umar Namadi of Jigawa State has inaugurated a technical and vocational training center aimed at equipping the state's youth and practical skills. The center, located in Garki, marks a significant step towards advancing education and economic empowerment in the region. Speaking at a ceremony, Governor Namadi highlighted the initiative as part of his administration's efforts to enhance the educational standards in the state. He acknowledged the contribution of the previous administration, noting that the centers had been initially built at a cost of nearly 635 million naira, with his government investing an additional 700 million naira for renovations and the construction of new hostels. The centers are already admitted over 200 students, both males and females, from Jigawa 27th local government areas. It will begin operation offering courses in welding and fabrications, building technology, and catering services. The Minister of State for Education, Suweiba Ahmed, attended the commissioning alongside other dignitaries. Residents of Katsina Mashi Dutse, Bakori Danja, and Basari Damusa Safana constituency has condemned their representatives' defection to the APC, accusing them of betraying their constituents for personal gain. Despite the lawmakers' defense, many criticized their decision, citing the APC's failure to improve infrastructure, security, and services in the state. The backlash was evident on social media, with thousands expressing discontent. Additionally, there were claims that party officials were offered bribes to switch parties, though most rejected the offer. Pressure is mounting for Dr. Abubakar Malami, former Attorney General of the Federation, to enter the 2027 Kebbi State gubernatorial race. Prominent political and traditional leaders from Zuru, Yauri, and Gwandu Emirates have expressed strong support for his candidacy. Notably, Honorable Babangida Alkali Saidu from Zuru and Honorable Bala Ous from Yauri emphasized Malami potentials to alleviate the state, while Honorable Abubakar B. Sabo from the State Assembly also endorsed him. Further consultations are expected as Malami faces increasing calls to declare his intention to run. That's all on this edition on News Hour from Some TV. You can follow us on Facebook at Som TV and on YouTube at Som TV Live. I am Esther Oka Steven. Thanks for watching.
I want to use this opportunity to invite you to Taraba State, the nature's gift to